up guys, Throttle here. So my friend was telling me that he's going to buy a new computer for his shop to do the routine process like billing, account maintenance and browsing and some typing and productive works like that. So he told me that he's going to buy a new one. So I told him that it's a waste of money. At this pandemic time, the cost of the parts are pretty much higher than before. So it is a time waste and waste of money to buy a new one in this time. So what I told him was, why can't you build a new one completely out of the scrap parts you already have? Yes, he has some scrap parts which he was using in the past and he is not using them right now because he upgraded to newer systems. But we can still use that parts to do the normal work, right? You don't need a pretty much newer build for a normal work, right? So we built a computer completely out of scrap parts. For making the computer faster, we added an 250 GB SATA SSD and a USB 3.1 card for faster data transfers. And also, we grabbed the cabinet out of his personal rig. He had a personal rig. We grabbed the cabinet. It's an RGB cabinet. We grabbed it out and we assembled the parts in that cabinet so it would look cool, right? So yeah, why wait? Let's get in the build right now. Lift up the retention arm. Align the CPU's golden triangle with the triangle in the socket. Place the CPU in the socket slowly. No forces required. Now lower the retention arm and clip it back. For the thermal paste, we chose the Cooler Master Gel. Apply small amount of thermal paste on top of the CPU. Remember, do not over apply it. Everybody makes this mistake. Now place the cooler on the brackets and screw them. Remember, do not over tighten them. Connect the fan pin to the CPU fan header on the top. Pull back tabs of the RAM slots and position each dim so that the notch on the bottom lines up with the notch in the socket. Press firmly until the tab slides back. Then repeat this procedure for another RAM also. Before we install the motherboard into the case, we need to install the IO shield first. Many people forget to do this. Press firmly on all sides until they snap into place. This is an important process. Now install the standoffs so that we can install the motherboard on top of it. Ours is a mini ATX motherboard, so 4 standoff screws is enough. Now insert the screws. Remember, do not over tighten them or the motherboard may get damaged. Now slide the power supply on top of the case and make room for the cable so that we can cable manage them efficiently. Beware to do not damage any parts. Now fasten them with the provided screws. Don't forget to connect the 4-pin power on top of the corner of the motherboard. Connect the 24-pin connector, apply small pressure until it clicks in place. Now place the SSD in the given tray and screw it in place. The hard drive goes into the provided drive bay. Slide it like this and screw it in place. Now connect the SATA data and SATA data input power connections to the SSD and the hard disks. Connect the front IO pins and audio pins in the given headers here. Don't worry, all the headers are labeled so you won't make a mistake. Now finally, we connect the graphics card in the PCIe slot. Apply small pressure firmly until it clicks in place. Yep, now we are done with the PC build. Boom! Let's wait for the results. Will it turn on or it will turn off? Yeah.